Hello traders, you are welcome to this video and you are welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. So in this particular video, we are going to be diving into an essential tool for Forex traders, all right? We are going to be looking at the Stochastic Divergence Indicator, okay? Now this indicator is a custom indicator. This is the MetaTrader 4 platform. So I had to download this indicator from an online source. So you can look for an online source, a reputable online website where you can download the stochastic divergence indicator. And after doing that, you will have to add it to the indicators folder on your MQL5 folder. All right. So after doing that, you can then add the indicator to your chart. You just come to insert, come to indicators, you come to custom, and you select the stochastic divergence indicator and add it to your chart. And here we go. This is what it looks like. All right. Now, this indicator can make a difference in identify potential. It can make a difference in identifying potential trend reversals, okay, and sharpening your entry, and sharpening your entry and exit points. So if you are ready to level up your trading, make sure to stick around till the end because we've got some advanced tips that you definitely want to add to your trading toolkit, okay? So let us get started by breaking down what the stochastic divergence is and why it matters in Forex. So in simple terms, stochastic divergence, as we can see here, it helps, show us when the momentum of price as indicated by the oscillator, when it diverges from the actual price movement on your chart. Okay, in other words, if price is moving in one direction but momentum is moving in another, that's your first sign that a reversal could be on the horizon. Okay, so we can see that at this point, right after these bullish signals form, because the stochastic divergence indicator, in addition to these lines that are being generated, we can see that the lines that are connecting highs together and connecting lows together, as we can see. Remember that divergence works with the principle of highs and lows, all right? When your price is making higher highs and the indicator is making lower highs, it's a divergence. On the other hand, when you have the price making higher lows, and you have the indicator making lower lows, it's a divergence. So the principle of highs and lows is what the stochastic divergence indicator works with. In addition to that, the indicator also presents buy and sell signals with arrows. Okay, we can see the red arrows showing a downward momentum, the blue arrows showing an upward momentum. So whenever you see those indications, then you will know that those are potential time to enter a position according to the signal. Now, after we had these bullish signals, we can see that the indicator began to give us bearish signals right from this point. And then around here, we can see that we had a divergence signal forming because we had a lower high here and we had a higher low here, a higher high, sorry. This is a higher high, this is a lower high, right? So this is a bearish divergence that we had here. We had a signal for a bearish divergence, all right? So with this indicator, you will not necessarily need to plot your divergence manually, okay? Because this indicator already shows the divergence. We can see lower high and we can see higher high. So shortly afterwards, we can see that the price eventually came down. It did not happen immediately, all right? But we can see that the price eventually came down. That's the reason why it's important that you also verify or you confirm the signals with other indicators or, with other chart patterns or, any other indicator of your choice, right? So after we had the signal from here, just shortly afterward, we can see that the sell happened, right? And you will notice that within this point and this point, there was no single buy signal. As you can see, there was no single buy signal. So we should have just patiently waited for a confirmation before selling. All right, there was no single buy signal within this point and this point where the sell happened. It was after the sale happened that we now had a buy signal, and you can see that the price went up, right? Okay. So now that we understand the basics, okay, let us take a closer look on how to combine this indicator with other indicators for confirmation or other patterns for confirmation. So we can see, let us just start with combining with other patterns. So we can see that we're having a bullish structure around here, right? We had a bullish structure. So we can see that price was already forming higher highs and higher lows. So even at this point where we had a signal from the indicator, we would have seen that around here, the price was already bouncing off a resistance. So we could have actually considered entering a sell around here. The only thing is that, you know, this is just a resistance, and it doesn't mean that resistance can't be broken. So it would have been a great idea to also add on another indicator for confirmation, because resistance can be broken, right? So let us just add on the moving average to the chart, okay? All right, so we can see that at this point, the moving average was still giving us a buy signal at this point, right? Because price was above it. So it was here that price dropped below it, but we can see that the line was the line from the stochastic divergence was somewhat trending upward. So we should have just patiently waited again, right? So we got another signal around this point, the arrow pointing downward, but it's still showing that there is a little bit of an upward move. Can you see this line? Can you see this yellow line? See that it's a little bit trending upward. So this was not the best time to enter a sell, right? It was after we now got a confirmation from the candlestick pattern itself, right? And it was bouncing off the resistance and it dropped below the moving average. So here would have been a great opportunity to enter a sell, all right? You enter the sell somewhere around here, and then we would have exited at the site of this buy signal, right? At the site of this blue arrow. That would have been a great point to exit our sell trade, all right? So if we had done that, we would have caught about um, would have caught about 200 pips or so. Would have caught about 200 pips, all right? Now, the goal here isn't to blindly follow divergences, but to use them as a signal to dig deeper and see if the trend really might be reversing. Okay, so here are a few pro tips for trading with stochastic divergence effectively. Tip number one: use stochastic divergence with other indicators or chart patterns. It's very important. For instance, if you pair it with the moving averages, in addition to your trend lines and horizontal support and resistance levels, it can be a great confirmation, extra confirmation, and help you filter out false signals. Tip number two: remember that divergence is best used in trending markets. All right. A stochastic divergence in a strong trending market can be a strong reversal signal, but in a choppy sideways market, it might give you more false alerts than reliable ones. Okay, and finally, for tip number three, practice, practice, practice. Okay, the more you familiarize yourself with different types of divergences and their patterns, the more accurately you'll be able to interpret them. All right, before we wrap up, let's look at how stochastic divergence can help you manage your risk. One of the best parts about trading with divergence is that it gives you early warning signals, which can be perfect for fine-tuning your stop losses and setting more precise exit points. For instance, if you are in a long position, for example, we see we have a bullish trend here. So let's say you are in a long position within this bullish trend, and then you spot a bearish divergence like what we spotted around here, right? We can see that we had a bearish divergence around here, higher highs and lower high, right? So let's say you spot a bearish divergence when you are in an uptrend. You see that could be a cue to tighten your stop loss or consider taking partial profits. Okay, so let us recap. The stochastic divergence indicator is a powerful tool for identifying when momentum is diverging from price action, giving you an early sign of potential reversals. Just remember, using it in trending markets, confirming with other tools or indicators, and always practice to get the hang of spotting real versus false signals. Okay, it's very important. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Forex trading tips. Leave a comment below if you have questions or if there's a specific topic you want us to cover next. And of course, share this with fellow traders who could benefit from mastering the stochastic divergence indicator. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.